Hi everyone. So I'm actually taking a walk outside my home just before I go and do some errands. So run some errands, and I have to pick up my groceries. So before I actually go off, I'm just going to make this quick video. I'm not sure how long it's going to end up, going. But I think one thing that I wanted to actually just make as kind of like a video just to counsel against certain things would be how we can recognize signs of like people using dark psychology to actually exploit us, to try to control and manipulate us. Okay, I said it some time back. There's this really ridiculous lady or girl, whatever, by not Portia. That means she's like naming me, and the funny thing was that she couldn't even pronounce my name correctly. If you want to really just find someone to project your own issues onto, at least and then try to do some kind of smear campaign, do your pronunciation correctly, okay? But I really pity those guys who are gonna get not smeared, but who are gonna be attacked just because they have similar sounding names, okay? And you know what? I don't believe that all these so-called experts or life coaches or whatever, they really love to play this so-called professional victim, and most of them are not even certified. And if they are certified, so what? They have all these narcissistic traits, and then they're gonna start kicking up some big fuss, saying, oh, I can show you my therapist whatever diagnosis, whatever. Aren't you supposed to be healthy? Why do you need a diagnosis to prove that you're suffering from PTSD? You're not even healthy to begin with, so why should you be making content on how to recover? You're not recovering anyway. So okay, but back to this whole thing about this. There was an issue a few days ago. This very strange thing. Okay, ever since like 1 or 2 weeks ago, ever since I was away in Korea, and one thing is this: Korea is really really good. It's always like my second home next to home other than Canada. So I always have a lot of like this kind of sense of peace. I can go and do things that I really enjoy other than in Canada. And the thing is that I never feel that people are going after me or whatever. People are really just friendly there, and yeah, there are no stupid things. You don't have to go and keep on thinking that the world is out to get you, because this is not a very healthy way. The thing that I don't really understand is that some narcissists, it's not just narcissists, but even victims who are not recovered from their abuse, okay, they always have the idea that people are out to get them. I know that myself, because I have been in that kind of state. And this is not a very healthy thing. You keep on thinking that everyone is out to get you, then it will become a self-fulfilling prophecy. And I mean, the fact is, there are a lot of there are still a lot of good people out there. People who claim that the world is narcissistic have no idea. And that to have clinically diagnosed narcissists, that's not even like, it's not 100% or 90 something percent. Okay, people who say that, you ever hear them saying that, okay, they are really really jaded and they are toxic. Okay, just try to avoid them. But the reason why I'm mentioning something about dark psychology is because a few days ago there was this man, okay, by the name of Ojin, OHGIN 12345. It's a stupid ID on YouTube. The thing is, ever since I was in Korea, okay, he kept on like making strange random remarks. So he's like a rando, asking me, are you there in Korea for good? What are you planning to do? What's your impression of, what's your opinion of Trump and Korea? Mister, that's none of your business. I'm not obliged to tell you what I think politically or not socially. And I don't even know you. I don't even know you, okay? And the strange thing was that he kept on making some really random remarks, because during that one post that I made, okay, it was like in my community post in YouTube, okay, I said something about people who claim not to be religious or claim not to believe in things like the supernatural or paranormal. Just like one guy who used to work in the business and marketing stuff in the gym, that he always gossips around about people. And the thing was that if you were to just do something like a hex on him, okay, I mean, not that I encourage hexing people, but let's just say that if he ever finds out or found out that you were doing a hex to banish him from your life, according to his so-called colleague, he'll retaliate and take vengeance. So, I mean, why are you taking vengeance on someone for something that you don't even believe in? So unless you really deep down inside believe in it, okay? So that was the post. What the post was about. It was about hypocrisy. And then he asked me a question. So will you tell someone he will go to hell if he's going to hell? What's the relevance? It's like as if you are trying to threaten someone, asking whether you can actually tell someone to go to hell. And then I said, what denomination? You know, the one thing I have been hearing yak and talk non-stop. I figured I needed to kind of like suss him out and find out what the hell he is. Although I don't really like talking to him because he's very creepy. He reminds me of a Jehovah's Witness because of most of his videos. He only has about maybe less than 10 videos, about 5 to 7 videos. All his videos are attacking Trinitarian Christians. He doesn't believe in the Holy Trinity, okay, the Godhead and everything. And he's like, yeah, he's basically attacking like mainstream Christianity. So I got a sense that he's either trolling or he's trying to just indoctrinate people. So I asked him, what denomination are you speaking from to comment like this? Then he said, oh, I don't go to church now. The way you're talking to me is just shows that you don't know anything about psychology. Again, a very random, unrelated remark. You know, the thing is this. What's the purpose of people making all these kind of remarks? Okay, at the point in time I realized, oh, you know, because I can recognize it. I can recognize empty threats and, veiled, embedded threats. The fact that he's making all these remarks about hell. So in a way, he's trying to tell me, go to hell. Okay, but you know what? You didn't give me directions on how to go to hell. So, what am I going to say? I'm not going to sing a song by Wardruna, Hell Vegan, like singing in Norse to you when you don't even know any BS. You don't even know Old Norse. And goodness, I think that he's just targeting Christians and Trinitarian Christians, or particularly me, because you know what? He thinks that I don't have a real presence anyway so far as I know online, and I don't really care. You know, this is just my my forum. My YouTube channel is my forum for myself to talk about how life is progressing. I track my own progress in life, and of course there are people following, and those people who found, if they found something useful or interesting, they'll let me know. And if there are people who don't really like me, they can jolly well unfollow me. I don't really care. It's like, it's not, I know that it's a very common thing, people actually unfollow and follow, and it's just common, okay? So why make a big hoo-ha, trying to, extrapolate, like what that the other girl was saying about stalking and obsessing. Please, I'm not even following you, so how can I be stalking you if I'm not following you? What stupid logic is that? It just shows that you're ridiculously narcissistic. And have a look in it. All these people need to have a look at themselves, okay? The issue lies predominantly with them, okay? The thing is, no one is interested in them. Not even that OG. One funny thing was his name on YouTube was this Sylai, Sylar. Then my one friend was saying, oh, you know what it sounds like? It sounds like Salah in Malay. What does Salah mean? Salah means wrong, the wrong one. Yeah, he's the wrong one, okay? To talk about anything. So, but why did he make the remark about saying, oh, you know what, I've given, the last thing that kind of made me realize he was trying to use dark psychology on me was like, I've given you many chances, but you didn't take it up. Chances to what? To save my life? Are you going to come after me and do some stuff like hurt me physically? I don't think you can do anything. We are in a country of law, okay? Whether in Singapore or Korea, okay? And even in America, you think that you're some Craigslist murderer? You're gonna go to jail, get hanged, get maybe not hung, but maybe like injected those drugs to get you to be unalive, or you're gonna go to the electric chair. Who knows? It's just like all these evil people. They don't have a sense of what they are and who they are. Okay, I've given you many chances, but you didn't take it up. What chances? I didn't talk to you. I didn't have any interest in what you're saying. You're just uttering a lot of random bull. Okay, so what chance? Just get lost. Okay, but You know, the way he's saying, it just made me realize, oh, not, you know what? He's trying to use that whole sense of, not just guilt, but shame, okay? Dark psychology is this, okay? Dark psychology is when someone tries to use certain like negative or just kind of negative emotions in you to make you feel something is wrong with you, okay? The thing is this, in terms of guilt, okay, what do you know by the emotion of guilt? Guilt or remorse, okay? Guilt is when you feel that, okay, you know what? I've done something wrong, someone or society or some particular group doesn't accept that, so I got to just go and maybe based on guilt you have to either make recompense, like to make amends, or in front of the person who claims that thing, okay, or you just have to go and in the case of some people they're just going to hide, okay, but that's just not just the thing, okay. When it comes, that's guilt, but when it comes to shame is not about the action alone. The shame is actually not just that the thing you've done is wrong, okay. It's not just that, it's a sense that you are the issue, you are the problem, okay. So that was what that guy, okay, Siler or whatever he is, okay, that creep, what he was trying to suggest, that I am the issue. But I don't even know what he's saying, because to begin with, I've never talked to him before, and none of his remarks are related to the videos or the post. So yeah, it was just like a typical Jehovah's Witness. It's like, they do very creepy stuff, and it's a good thing that it's illegal in Singapore, because based on what I've heard, they do a lot of really crazy things, and yeah, but it's just like creepy, and he's not even Trinitarian Christian, and it's like I met really nasty, mean religious narcissists, but you know what, you can just get rid of them, and they can't do anything because they know that their reputation is at stake. But he doesn't just sound like a religious narcissist alone, he sounds just basically like a cultist, okay. And the thing is this, cultists use this kind of things like dark psychology, because why does dark psychology work? Precisely because the emotion of shame, you feel that there's something wrong with you, okay. And when you feel that there's something wrong with you, you don't trust yourself, okay. So who do you trust? Obviously you trust the person who's saying that there's something wrong with you, okay. And unfortunately that's the way how it works, okay. So, and the thing is this, narcissists and all these toxic people, it doesn't even need to be narcissists. Toxic people are very good at using dark psychology because they know that it works all the time, okay. You just cower in one corner, you try to hide from the public eye, you'll be like, no, let me try to make amends, or maybe there's something wrong with what I did, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, and things like that. And that's in the case of someone who is like really trying to fawn F-A-W-N, to fawn over someone. But other than fawning over someone, in some cases they don't fawn, they flight, they have a flight response, or they have a and either way, all these responses are not exactly very good. Even the fight response, you get in some altercations and whatever, but you should be like doing something more concrete, like getting legal, maybe taking legal action if you can, or if you don't want to, at least you should be cutting the person off, and maybe blocking the person. I think blocking a person, ignoring a person is the best one, because it actually just gives you space to be yourself, okay. And so basically I just want to get it out there. There are definitely people who are using that. These people exist everywhere. Where they lie, they don't just exist in terms of like cultists, like people in some cult group, or they could be someone like, let's say, your person next to you, like even your so-called partner, or your friend, or your business acquaintance or contact, who are very, very narcissistic and very toxic. And yeah, in some cases, they can lie. And okay, one thing is this, when they use this dark psychology, they can also lie. They create the worst lies. The thing is, because the lies are actually very, very subtle, okay. The accusation can be so random, okay, but it shocks you. The value of shock, okay. And those people who don't really love themselves enough, they'll end up believing in it, okay. They think it's real when it's not, okay. So yeah, so just be careful out there. Just because someone tries to be friendly, I don't I don't even do this kind of live sessions. I mean, on YouTube, where you can just chat with people and just let them type in. That's the one main reason, because I think they're crazy. There are a lot of crazy people out there, and there are a lot of trolls too. Trolls are all narcissistic, according to Dr. Ramani, and I believe it. Okay, they all just want some attention. They want the world to burn. Okay, and I have no interest in joining their little burn fest. Okay, so anyway, that's it for now. I'll go and get my groceries because yeah, it's pretty late. Okay, bye bye.